Talisman Energy's share price jumped sharply on Tuesday after the Calgary-based oil and gas producer said higher production from the US shale gas plays resulted in a fourfold increase in the third quarter profits. The Calgary-based oil and gas producer said its net income jumped to $121 million compared to $30 million a year earlier on the back of a 12% increase in its production. Excluding one-time items, operating earnings of $22 million during its quarter compared to $95 million a year earlier. In a news release, Talisman said that the decline in operating and cash flow was primarily due to unfavorable foreign exchange translation, about reducing earnings for about $70 million. A consortium of India's top state-run energy firms led by exploration giant Oil and Natural Gas Corporation is in talks to acquire a 25% stake in Australia's Advent Energy for around $1 billion, two officials with direct knowledge of the negotiations said. The development signals an increasingly aggressive approach of Indian state firms in targeting oil and gas assets abroad. In step with the oil ministry's strategy, the Indian firms should make at least one significant overseas acquisition every year. ONGC, along with the smaller exploration and production firm Oil India and gas transmission company GAIL India, hopes to grab a share in the massive natural gas reserve of the Perth, Western Australian unlisted Advent to help secure energy supplies for the country's rapidly expanding economy. Vinson Elkins is advising Douglas Miller, a chairman and CEO of Exco Resources, who has teamed up with Boone Pickens and two private equity firms to launch a $4.36 billion takeover bid for Dallas-based Exco. Jeffrey Chapman, an M&A partner in Vinson's Dallas, Texas office, has taken the lead representing Miller on his potential Exco acquisition. Chapman, who did not immediately respond to a request for comment, is also currently representing Dallas-based 7-Eleven on a roughly $2 billion hostile bid to KC General Stores, an Iowa-based chain. Miller said in a letter to Exco shareholders that he has joined forces with Texas billionaire Boone Pickens, a member of Exco's board of directors, and private equity firms Ares Management and Oak Tree Capital Management to pursue the deal. Miller's group controls about 30% of the outstanding Exco shares, which have plunged 30% this year because of sliding natural gas prices, according to Dow Jones News Wires. That's it from the news desk here at Waves. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.